Hi, Bill from CJ Pony Parts. 2005 was the first time that Ford used a remote mount shifter in the Mustang. We love this design since it puts the shifter a lot closer to the driver, but unfortunately, the factory shifter left a lot to be desired for performance driving. If you like to bang gears, one of the first modifications you want to make is a good quality aftermarket shifter. So today, we're going to install this Barton shifter on our 2005 Mustang GT. The first thing you'll notice with the Barton shifter is the quality of the materials used in the build. These are made in the USA using 304 stainless steel, 6061 billet aluminum, and high quality polyurethane bushings. The Barton shifter is going to feature a centering spring that will help you with that 2-3 shift. The included shift handle is going to take a 12 by 1 1/4 shift knob or your factory shift knob on your 2005 through 2010 Mustang. Make note when using this on your 2010 Mustang, Barton provides instructions right on the shifter to move this bracket forward so it fits properly. For this installation, you'll need a jack and jack stands or lift, 3/8 ratchet, 10mm deep socket, 13mm deep socket, 13mm shallow socket, a couple of long extensions, 10mm ratcheting wrench, 1/4 inch Allen key, and safety glasses. You can see how long the throws are on our stock shifter. It's got a real vague feel even when it's in gear. Our Barton should be a real nice upgrade. First step, remove the stock shift knob. Grab the shift knob, turn it counterclockwise. You want to hold the boot while you do this. The boot will stay attached to the shift knob. Begin that, pull the knob off. And reach in the center here, lift up, and pop off your factory shift boot. Last step before we go underneath the car is remove this lower boot. So we pull up in the front, slide it up out of place. The shifter is located on top of the drive shaft. If you want to, you can remove the drive shaft to give you a little more room to work. It's not necessary to remove it to do the installation. Now we're going to remove the bolt for the shifter support arm. Now we're going to move the 2 nuts for the rear support. We're going to move the nut for the shifter arm. We can remove our stock shifter. You can slide it right up into the interior and remove it from the top. While not actually necessary for the installation, we remove this factory shift arm to show you how it mounts to your Barton shifter. This is connected to the transmission itself. This arm supports the shifter along with this bracket, and this will move the shift lever when installed in the car. Now we're going to drop in our new Barton shifter. Now we'll go underneath to install it. Now we're going to work this shifter forward so we can install the front bolt. Line up the front there. Now we'll bolt it back into place. Now we're ready to install the Barton rear bracket that's included with their shifter. This is going to slide on the back of the shifter and go onto the factory studs to support the back of it. Bracket lined up. Slide it over the back of the shifter and then push it up onto the factory studs. Now grab the hardware and tighten it up. Now we're going to install the rear of the factory shift arm through our Barton shifter. Install the retaining nut and then we'll tighten that down. And ready to move up top. Now we need to stretch the bottom of the factory boot to go over the ring on the Barton shifter. You got larger hands, it's going to be a little bit of work to get it on there, but you got to make sure this ring goes around there for proper seal. Now we're going to install the shift handle to the shifter using the supplied hardware. Now we'll reinstall the factory boot. Lastly, our factory shift knob. Nice and straight. And reattach the boot. And our installation is finished. Our new shifter looks great, feels real good sitting here. It's time to take it out on the road, see how it really performs. The Barton shifter feels great. Short throws, third no longer requires a map, goes right in. Our test drive went great. Our Barton shifter gave us short, precise shifts, and a 2-3 was a breeze. Installation will take you around 2 hours. You'll be back on the road in no time.